हम सब गलतियां करके सीखते हैं, लेकिन हम में से कुछ लोग दूसरों की गलतियों से सीखते हैं और मुझे वो लोग थोड़े ज्यादा वाइज लगते हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि life is too short to make all the mistakes and then learn from them, isn't it? So I want to share with you 5 mistakes that I have made in my corporate job, and I have seen many other people making those mistakes. Some of us still get the opportunity to keep going, and some of us fail so miserably that their career becomes stagnant. तो बहुत जरूरी है समझना कि अगर आप एक कॉर्पोरेट जॉब में हैं तो आप ये 5 मिस्टेक्स में ना फंसे। द फर्स्ट इज रियलिटी इज मोर देन व्हाट मीट्स द आई। मतलब जो हमें दिख रहा है वो कंप्लीट सच नहीं है। कई बार हमें उतनी ही इंफॉर्मेशन दी जाती है जितनी हमें जानना जरूरी है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द सीनियरिटी इन द सिस्टम और आवर इंटेलेक्ट और आवर एबिलिटी। हम काफी बार अपने सीनियर्स को देख के हैरान होते हैं कि ऐसे लोग इतने सीनियर कैसे बने, बट कुछ वजह होगी जो वो सीनियर है और वो वजह हमारे सामने हमेशा इतनी ऑब्वियस नहीं होती। So we need to learn to give the benefit of the doubt to people around us, especially those who are senior to us. My second very important learning is that we have to be inclusive because there is no other way out. जब तक हम लोगों को साथ लेके नहीं चलेंगे तब तक हम सक्सेसफुल हो ही नहीं सकते। No one person is as good as the entire team, isn't it? So we need to learn how to take people along, how to connect with people, how to create a win-win situation, whether these are people in your team or cross-functional in other teams. We need to learn to be inclusive if we want to be exclusive. Third learning, and ये बहुत important learning है क्योंकि ये करने से लोग कई बारी घबरा जाते हैं, डर जाते हैं, and that is documenting facts and discussions. Documenting things is not the same as lack of trust. डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करने की काफी रीजंस होते हैं एंड ये सब रीजंस मोस्टली पॉजिटिव है। फॉर एग्जांपल, हमें कई बारी चीजें भूल जाती एंड फिर वो डिस्कशन शुरू होती है कि मैंने बोला था, तुमने सुना नहीं, तुमने बोला नहीं, मैंने सुना नहीं, एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ, राइट? सो व्हेन यू डॉक्यूमेंट थिंग्स, व्हेन यू ईमेल द डिस्कशन और व्हेन यू क्रिएट अ मेमो और व्हेन यू पुट इट डाउन ऑन पेपर, you create that clarity for everybody to know what is decided and everybody is on the same page. Second, एक audit trail बन जाता है। अगर आप बाद में कभी रेफर करना चाहते हैं अपने डिस्कशन को, आप बाद में जाके रेफर कर सकते हैं, right? And thirdly, it becomes a way for you to not just cover your ass CYA, it is also a way for you to produce those discussions when required, whether it is for your appraisal or it is for taking that project or discussion to the next level. So please don't take documentation as a negative thing to do. It is not the same as lack of trust. It is in fact one of the most important things to be a professional. Fourth important learning is if you don't stand up for yourself, no one will stand up for you. Please don't look out for a godfather or a godmother somewhere out there. You are your own godfather and your own godmother. You are enough. You need to learn to stand up for yourself when you think you're right. And when you do that, when you show that courage, you will see that it gets much easier to gather support from the environment around you. And fifth, and a very important learning again, is to never stop learning consciously. Not learning by default, but learning by design. Learning stuff that you need to learn, that you want to learn, that will be a relevant learning for you. Because remember, we have very less time, especially if you have a full-time job. कहाँ समय है लर्न करने के लिए? इसलिए ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है कि क्या लर्न करना है और वो रेलेवेंट क्यों है, और फिर कॉन्शियस प्लान बनाना है so that we keep upgrading ourselves, because that will ensure your growth. And keep learning so that you don't just grow but grow exponentially.